In this spine-chilling footage, a surveillance camera inside a home captures a deeply unsettling moment involving a woman peacefully asleep in her bedroom. Everything seems completely calm at first, until something unthinkable suddenly takes place. Moments later, the woman starts moving in a strange and unnatural way, her body shifting as if it's being controlled by an unseen force, all while she remains fast asleep. The eerie footage leaves viewers completely confused. Could this be the presence of something supernatural? Or spirits at work? Or is it nothing more than a carefully planned prank, designed to terrify and mislead? Whether real or staged, one thing is certain. This video will make you question the mysteries of the unseen world. A large number of children grow up with imaginary friends. It's a normal part of childhood, and most parents don't pay much attention to it. But sometimes things don't stay so harmless. This TikTok video was uploaded on January 27th, 2026 by a man named Nicholas Ferrier. In the clip, he approaches his young daughter, who appears to be talking to someone who isn't there. At first, it looks like a completely innocent moment. Then, this happens.
Decile que traiga el coche, decile. Le dice que traiga el coche. No.
The girl calls out to her imaginary friend, asking it to push the stroller sitting nearby on the sidewalk, and just seconds later, the stroller begins to move. There's no one visible touching it. It simply rolls forward on its own, as if something responded to her request. Moments like this are often seen as a child interacting with something unseen. The idea that imaginary friends might not always be imaginary. At the same time, there could be a simple explanation. The stroller might have been on a slight slope, causing it to move naturally, or it could have been pushed just out of frame. It's also possible the entire scene was staged to match what the girl was saying. But what really makes this clip stand out is that she asks, and almost instantly, something happens. Imagine coming home after a long day, pulling into your driveway, and noticing something across the street that instantly makes you stop and stare. That's exactly what happened to this woman, as shown in a TikTok video posted by user Little Miss Bella 3. The clip begins with her pulling into her driveway and stepping out of her car. As she locks the door, something across the street grabs her attention, and she just stands there watching. On the other side of the road, a figure wearing what looks like a headlamp can be seen moving around on all fours. Their movements are erratic and unnatural, almost animal-like, as they crawl and shift positions in a way that's hard to understand. They continue behaving strangely for several moments, never reacting to the person filming. At first glance, the way this figure moves feels deeply disturbing, like something trying to act human but not quite getting it right. Of course, it could just be a person behaving oddly, possibly under some influence, or simply acting in a way that doesn't make sense. But it's the unpredictability that makes this clip so unsettling. There's no context, no explanation, just someone moving in a way you never expect to see. This next video was uploaded by Sam J., a member of her high school's yearbook team. One afternoon, while a group of seniors were rehearsing for a graduation ceremony last spring, a camera inside the auditorium captured something that left both students and staff completely shaken.
That's okay, we don't want any broken ankles tonight before graduation. So then we're going to talk about individual accomplishments a little bit, and we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. Odd. Just a change in air pressure, or was that a friendly ghost, Mr. Baker? Thank you, sir. And then, let's see, then we'll talk about STEM.
The principal continues the rehearsal, brushing it off as nothing serious. He suggests it might have been caused by wind pressure, but what happens next completely changes his perspective.
Programs and how we're trying to grow those, and also maybe a little bit about growing the sports programs as well. And then we'll talk about your individual achievements and how you guys have taken leadership. Everybody to give us their science. There it goes again.
Yeah, it's one of those where like
we must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started in just the way that we're going to go. So we'll go John Anderson, we'll do the thing, walk over, and then Cal Connors, thing, come over, then we have. No, that's the right order. So Michael Thompson comes over. That, right. And we've got Emily Rodriguez. Same thing. And just fly away. You flew away now.
At that point, the wind explanation no longer makes sense. A student's cap suddenly flies off their head, as if something forcefully knocked it away. It shoots across the room in a fast, sharp motion and lands near the exit, even though no one is seen opening the door. Even the principal, who initially dismissed everything, can't explain what he's witnessing. According to Sam J., he looked just as confused as everyone else. They eventually finish the rehearsal and leave about an hour later. The following day, Sam records the exit door to prove that it isn't automatic, because if it were, it could explain everything, but since it isn't, and considering what happened with the cap, some believe the auditorium may have been disturbed by something unexplainable. And if that's true, maybe the seniors won't be too upset about leaving that school behind. A TikTok user named Heitani uploaded a chilling video on his account. In the clip, he does something unusual before anything begins. He spreads salt around his house. After that, he starts an experiment by playing Quranic recitations through his phone, hoping to protect himself from the strange occurrences that often happen in his home. However, after letting the recitation play for a while, something unexpected happens. A mysterious sound suddenly begins to echo, and without him even realizing it, an eerie figure is accidentally captured on camera. Watch the video carefully.
Je suis retournée dans la maison hantée et on va essayer d'enlever les esprits qu'il y a dedans. Donc j'ai pris de la sauge, du sel. J'ai entendu du bruit. On va faire brûler la sauge, les gars, on va faire brûler la sauge. C'est bon. Les gars. Mon cœur il bat à 3000. Écoutez mon cœur. Les gars, vous entendez mon cœur?
As we can see, the moment he starts playing the Quranic recitation on his phone, he suddenly hears a strange sound coming from the room behind him. When he attempts to burn something in his hand, a loud knock is heard, instantly shocking him. The knocking is unusual and unsettling, but unfortunately, he doesn't gather the courage to enter the room and investigate. The sound continues until the very end of the video. What do you think is happening here? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Les gars, vous entendez mon cœur?